20th of April 2024, we are exactly 6 months out. I'm going to document my thoughts today. I'm here in the yoga room because we've just finished posing. Did posing with the girls and then I did my own posing session afterwards. Now I haven't practiced for a long time, but I need to start building up the posing endurance, the flexibility, standing in heels and not aching, things like that. So I have to start from now. So I got everything out, got my heels out, got my bikini bottoms out, and I did a posing session. Started all the squeezing and contracting. It's so important to start that far out so that you've got the posing endurance to be able to actually start nitpicking when you get to those last few months out. So that's what I'm starting today. 6 months out means got to start thinking about what my training is going to be like. So I'll take a deload period from today. So I'll take maybe a week or two off from the weights. What I'll do then is I will program my weights over the next 6 months, but it's always progressive and it's periodized. So I actually think about what the last program will look like first. So those last 3 months before I get on stage, and then that will determine what my program looks like now. So I'll have two probably 12-week training programs, so to speak, with another deload period in between. Maybe even 2 deload periods, depending. I just think, you know, the harder you train, the more deloads you need, and the sooner you need them as well. So I'm just going to work that part out as I go along. Some of this will be trial and error, which means there'll be certain parts that I will have to change or kind of plan as I go through, and that will be how often I deload from my training too. So I think it's so important to have those deloads. This year I will be doing a little bit more low intense cardio, so I'm going to stay a little bit more active. I am I'm 40 now, so I do need to factor my age into my training and my nutrition and stuff like that. So sleep is going to be really important. It always is important, but it's going to become more important. Rest and recovery, posing endurance, nutrition, training, sleep, all those things, they've all got to work in alignment. But I do know the best part about now is I can tell in my head that I'm ready to do it. And I actually did my before photos today. I knew I had to hurry and get those done, because as soon as I make a decision, this happens every time, as soon as I make a decision that I've got a comp date, my body starts changing straight away before I even change the food. So that's why your mindset plays a big role. You have to make a decision. If you let all those little doubts and thoughts come in, that will affect your focus, it will affect your concentration, and it bleeds into everything else that you do. So you've got to make the decision. So I have made the decision, and I could tell my body was starting to change, so I had to take the photos. So your mindset is a big part of this. Knowing when you're ready, knowing you've got the right reason to do it. I'll talk about that in another video. Having a good reason to do it, a good plan. And for me, it's always about more than just the actual competition in the show. So I'll do a whole separate video about that. But the why is the most important part. Why am I doing this? This is just about something bigger, something else, something different, something more important than this, than basically eating and training. Those things are important for everyday health. But to take it to that next step, there's got to be a bigger, more important reason than just wanting a title or a trophy and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm documenting this as of today, 20th of April. This is actually going to happen in 6 months, exactly from today. We're going to go to Vegas. We're going to compete in the Universe. Me and my girls, we're all going to support each other. They're all in amateur classes, so they're all competing at the Universe as well, and I'll be competing for the first time ever as a pro. So follow this journey. I will be documenting it on YouTube, Instagram. I'm writing a book, so I'm actually going to track everything that I'm doing all the way through and put it together in a little series. So hope you enjoy it. Ask me lots of questions, tell me what you want to see. If there's anything in particular that interests you, I'll do more of that. I really want to make this educational as well, so try and share as much as I can. So hopefully it's motivating.